Welcome to Easy English Boost. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to confidently greet others and introduce yourself or someone else. Whether you're meeting a friend casually or greeting someone formally at work, you'll learn the difference between formal and informal greetings, how to respond politely, and the best phrases to introduce people naturally. Let's begin with how to say hello in different situations. Let's start with the most common greetings in English. Hello is a neutral greeting. You can use it in both formal and informal situations, like saying hello to your teacher or your neighbor. Hi is more casual and friendly. It's great when greeting your friends, classmates, or people you already know well. So, remember, say hello when you're unsure and hi when it's more relaxed. Let's learn time-based greetings. In English, we often use time-based greetings, especially in formal situations, depending on the time of day. Good morning is used from early morning until 12 p.m. Good afternoon is used from 12 p.m. to around 6 p.m. Good evening is used after 6 p.m. when greeting someone in the evening. But remember, we say good night only when we are leaving, not when we arrive. It is used to say goodbye at night or before going to bed. So next time, choose your greeting based on the time of day. Now let's see how to introduce yourself in formal situations. In professional or polite settings, it's best to use your full name or first name clearly. You can say, I am Olivia, just your first name. Or, I am Olivia Roberts, your first and last name. You can also say, my name is Olivia, or my name is Olivia Roberts. These phrases are perfect for job interviews, meetings, or when you meet someone for the first time in a formal setting. Let's see what you can say when someone introduces themselves by saying, my name is. It's important to reply with a polite and friendly phrase. You can say, pleased to meet you, nice to meet you, or it's a pleasure to meet you. These responses show respect and help start the conversation on a positive note. Let's learn how to reply politely when someone says things like, nice to meet you, pleased to meet you, or it's a pleasure to meet you. These polite replies help you sound respectful, friendly, and confident. Let's look at some examples. First, phrase nice to meet you too. Emily says, hi, my name is Emily. Sam replies, nice to meet you, Emily. And Emily responds back, nice to meet you too. Next, pleased to meet you too. James says, good morning, my name is James Miller. John replies, pleased to meet you, Mr. Miller. And James says back, pleased to meet you too. Next, phrase, it's a pleasure to meet you too. Daniel says, hello, my name is Daniel Moore. Luke replies, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Moore. And Daniel answers, it's a pleasure to meet you too. And finally, you can also say, likewise. This is a short and polite way to say same to you. For example, David says, hello, my name is David Brown. Bob replies, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Brown. And David replies back, likewise. These polite responses are simple and powerful. Use them to make a great first impression. Let's see how to greet friends or colleagues in an informal way. When you're talking to someone you know well, like a friend, classmate, or coworker. You can use casual and friendly phrases. Here are some common examples. Example 1. Emily says, "Hi, Susie. How are you?" Susie, "Fine, thanks. And you?" Emily responds, "Yeah, fine, thanks." Example 2. Bob, "Hey, John. How are things?" John replies, "Not bad. You?" Bob answers, "Yeah, fine, thanks." Example 3. Luke says, "Hi, Matt. How's it going?" Matt says, "Great. You?" Luke replies, "Can't complain." These kinds of greetings are relaxed, friendly, and help you sound natural in everyday conversations. So next time you see a friend, skip the formal words and try one of these casual greetings instead. Let's look at how to respond when someone asks, "How are you?" "How are you" is one of the most common and polite ways to start a conversation in English. It shows interest in how the other person is feeling, and it's used in both formal and informal situations. Always respond and don't forget to ask back. Saying something like, "I'm fine, thanks. How about you?" keeps the conversation going and shows good manners. Remember, a simple response with a smile can leave a great impression. Now let's learn how to respond positively when someone asks, "How are you?" You can say, "Fine, thanks." This is polite and positive and works in almost any situation. "Okay" or "Okay, thanks." This sounds neutral and casual. "I'm very well, thanks." This is more formal and sounds very positive. Or if you're being relaxed and friendly, you can say, "Pretty good," "All good," or "Doing okay." These are casual ways to say you're feeling well. Choose your response based on the setting, formal or casual, and how you truly feel. Sometimes you may not feel great, but still want to reply politely. Here are some less positive, yet common responses. "Not bad, thanks." This means things are okay. "Slightly good." "Can't complain." A casual way to say that things are fine, not perfect, but acceptable. So-so. This means you're feeling neither good nor bad, just average. These phrases help you respond honestly without being too negative. Now let's look at some negative responses used when you're not feeling your best. "Not very well, actually." Use this when you're feeling unwell or sick. "Not great, actually." This is used when you're having a rough or bad day. These responses are honest, but still polite, and they often invite concern or support from the listener. Use them when you want to express how you're truly feeling. When someone asks, "How are you?" it's polite to respond and then ask back to keep the conversation flowing. Here are some natural ways to ask back. "How about you?" Slightly more casual but still polite. "And you?" Very common and short. "How's life?" Very informal. Great with friends. "How's everything with you?" A little more personal. Shows care. "How have you been?" Often used if you haven't met the person in a while. "What's new with you?" Perfect for catching up in casual talks. "How are you doing?" Friendly and conversational. These simple phrases show interest and make your English sound warm and natural. Let's look at an example of how to respond and ask back politely when someone asks, "How are you?" Mary says, "Hi, Sophie. How are you?" Sophie replies, "I'm great, thanks. And you?" Or can also say, "What about you?" or "How's everything with you?" Mary responds back, "Doing well, thanks." Or can also respond with any positive, less positive, or even honest negative replies, depending on the situation. Always ask back after answering. It shows good manners and keeps the conversation friendly. Let's now look at some polite ways to say goodbye in English. Common phrases include good night, bye, see you, take care, have a nice day. Always remember to respond when someone says goodbye. It's not just polite, it also shows respect and warmth at the end of a conversation. Even a simple good night or bye makes your English sound more friendly and natural. Let's now look at how to say goodbye in formal situations, like at work, in meetings, or with people you don't know well. Here are some polite phrases. Goodbye. Example, "Goodbye, Mr. Pete. Have a great evening." Have a nice day. Example, "Thank you for coming. Have a nice day." It was a pleasure meeting you. Example, "It was a pleasure meeting you, Ms. Green." Take care. Example, "Take care. I'll email you the report." I look forward to seeing you again. Example, after the meeting. I look forward to seeing you again. Using these phrases helps you sound respectful, confident, and professional. Now let's see some common goodbye phrases you can use in everyday situations with coworkers, neighbors, or classmates. See you later. Example, gotta go now. See you later. See you tomorrow. Example, bye. See you tomorrow at the office. Talk to you soon. Example, we'll catch up next week. Talk to you soon. Have a good one. Example, common in the US. All right, have a good one. Catch you later. Example, okay, catch you later. Casual, friendly tone. These phrases are friendly and natural, great for daily conversations. Now let's learn some informal goodbye phrases, perfect for conversations with friends, family, or people you're close to. Bye. Example, bye, see you soon. Later. Example, later, bro. Very casual. Gotta go. Example, sorry, I gotta go. Talk later. See ya. Example, okay, see ya. Informal and relaxed. Night or good night. Example, good night. Sleep well. These expressions are warm, friendly, and often used in casual, everyday conversations. It's always polite to respond back when someone says goodbye. Here are ways you can respond depending on the tone and setting. Thank you. You have a great evening as well. Formal and warm. Goodbye. Take care. Friendly and professional. Thanks. You too. Casual and relaxed. Always match your tone to the person and the situation. Responding back shows good manners and keeps the conversation friendly till the very end. Let's now learn how to introduce other people in formal settings. In professional or polite situations, we use respectful phrases and full names, often with titles. Here are some commonly used expressions. May I introduce full name? I'd like you to meet full name. Allow me to introduce full name and title. Tips. Always use full names and appropriate titles like Mr., Ms., or Doctor when speaking formally. This makes your introduction sound respectful and professional. Let's look at some real examples of formal introductions and how people might respond. Example 1. May I introduce Mr. Daniel Scott? This could happen in a formal business meeting. The polite reply would be, "Pleased to meet you, Mr. Scott." Example 2. I'd like you to meet Miss Rebecca White. You might say this when introducing a new team member in an office. A respectful response is, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss White." Example 3. Allow me to introduce Dr. Thomas Reed, our head of research. This could happen during a formal event or a company presentation. The reply could be, "Nice to meet you, Dr. Reed." Using proper titles and showing politeness makes a great first impression in professional settings. Let's now look at informal ways to introduce people, like friends, family, or colleagues. In casual situations, you don't need titles. Just say the name and maybe a little information. For example, "This is my friend, Jake." "Hey, meet my colleague, Olivia." "Ava, this is Sam. We go way back." You can also add short details like, "He's a friend of mine." "She's a colleague." "He's my cousin." These quick and friendly phrases help people feel at ease and start conversations naturally. Let's look at some examples of informal introductions and how people respond naturally. Example 1. Mia says, "Hey Noah, this is my friend Jake." Noah replies, "Hi Jake, nice to meet you." Jake responds, "Nice to meet you too, Noah." Example 2. Ben says, "Hey David, meet my colleague Olivia. We work on the same team." David replies, "Hi Olivia, good to meet you." Olivia says, "Good to meet you too, David." Example 3. John says, "Mike, this is Sam. We go way back. School buddies." Mike responds, "Hi Sam, great to meet you." Sam replies, "Great to meet you too, Mike." These casual phrases make introductions friendly and comfortable, perfect for everyday conversations. Now let's learn how to ask someone's name in English, politely and clearly. When you meet someone for the first time, it's important to ask their name politely. Use simple and respectful questions and choose your words based on the situation. Let's look at some useful ways to ask someone's name depending on the situation. What's your name? This is the most common and neutral way. You can use it in almost any situation. May I know your name? A little more polite. Perfect for formal or respectful situations. Could you tell me your name, please? Very polite and formal. Great for professional settings or when speaking to someone older. What should I call you? Use this when someone might have a nickname or a preferred name. And you are? This one is casual and friendly, often used after you've introduced yourself. Who are you? Be careful with this. It's very informal and can sound rude or surprised in a formal context. Choose your words based on the situation. Being polite always helps make a good first impression. Let's look at how people ask and answer names in different situations. Example 1. Formal. Susie, good morning. May I know your name? Laura. Sure, I'm Laura Smith. Susie, pleased to meet you, Miss Smith. Use this in workplaces, official events, or respectful situations. Example 2. Neutral. Rose. Hi, what's your name? Emily. I'm Emily. Rose. Nice to meet you, Emily. This works well in everyday conversations with classmates, neighbors, or acquaintances. Example 3. Informal. Jake. Hey, I'm Jake. And you are? Sam. Oh, I'm Sam. Jack. Cool. Nice to meet you, Sam. Very casual. Perfect for meeting friends of friends or people your age in relaxed settings, no matter the situation. A smile and polite tone always go a long way. Thanks for watching. Tell us in the comments, what greeting or goodbye phrase do you use most often? If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Easy English Boost. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss a new lesson. Share this with friends who want to improve their English too. Also, thanks for watching.